Welcome back to Mike's Yoga channel and welcome to this yoga for golfers designed to help you rest and recover. When you're ready, roll your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. Okay everyone, so let's begin coming into a seated position with one leg in front of the other. It doesn't matter which leg. And we'll start by doing a seated twist. So from the seated position on your next inhale, let's bring our hands up towards the sky. Exhale, twisting to the right, bringing your right hand, right arm behind you, acting as a second spine, letting your left hand rest on your right leg. Just make sure you avoid the right knee. And as you inhale, try and lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, just gently twist. Exhale, come back to center. We'll take it over to the other side. So inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, twisting to the left, left hand, left arm behind you, acting as a second spine, letting your right hand rest on the left leg. Just make sure you avoid that left knee. As you inhale, try and lengthen your spine. As you exhale, just gently twist. Exhale, come back to center. Good job, guys. From here, we'll come into a deer pose, otherwise commonly referred to as a 90-90 stretch. So let's start by placing our right leg in front of us, our left leg behind us. Essentially what we're doing is we're just creating two 90-degree angles in both of our legs. So with your right leg in front of you, let's keep this right knee in line with the right hip, 90-degree angle in the leg. Right foot is flexed, and let's keep this left knee in line with our left hip, 90-degree angle in the leg, left foot is flexed. Hands can just rest by your sides. Sit up nice and tall, breathe. So I hate to say it, but I played my first round of the year yesterday, and today I am pretty sore. So that's kind of the inspiration for this video. So if you find yourself in a similar situation, we're in it together. And on your next exhale, let's gently release. We'll just take that over to the other side. So let's swing this left leg in front of us, our right leg behind us. Again, let's keep this left knee in line with the left hip, 90-degree angle in the left leg, left foot is flexed. Right knee in line with the right hip, 90-degree angle, right foot is flexed. Hands can just rest by your side, sit up nice and tall. Notice how this side might feel a little bit different. I know for me this is a lot more tight. Exhale, mindfully release. From here, we'll make our way into an extended child's pose. So let's bring our knees as wide as the mat, letting the big toes touch behind you. And then from here, start to walk your hands out long in front of you, letting your forehead rest in the mat. So in this pose, we're really breathing into the back body, the hips, as well as the shoulders. And on your next exhale, let's shift it forward and we'll come into a high cobra. So stacking the hands right underneath the shoulders, extending the legs along behind you. From here, just pushing yourself up. Keep your core slightly engaged. Make sure to breathe. And on your next exhale, let's curl the toes, shift the hips up. We'll come into downward facing dog. In this down dog, let's keep the fingers spread wide. Hands are actively pushing into the mat. And feel free to pedal out your feet here. Really breathing into the back of the legs. So breathing into the calves, the hamstrings. From here on your next inhale, let's lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, step the right foot up in between the hands. Lower the left knee down, left shoelaces down. From here on your next inhale, let's rise up, coming into a low lunge. So in this low lunge, let's keep this right knee over right ankle. And let's keep these hips in one line. So for some of us, we may have to draw this right hip back just a little bit. Bring that left hip forward. Arms up overhead. Keep that core slightly engaged. So option to stay here, or you can also take a twist here if you like. To take a twist, just bring your hands together at your heart. And then simply twist to the right, letting that left tricep rest on top of that right leg. If you are in a twist, let's come back to center. And on your next exhale, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. When you're ready, let's take that over to the other side. Inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee. Step the left foot up in between the hands. Lower the right knee down, right shoelaces down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Again, let's keep this left knee over left ankle, hips in one line. So on this side, we may have to draw that left hip back just a little bit and bring that right hip forward, core engaged. Make sure to breathe. Get an option to take that twist. If you are in that twist, come back to center. And on your next exhale, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. Great job, you guys. Now from here, let's heel toe, walk our feet up right behind our hands. We'll take a forward fold, bend the knees as much as you like. And now from here on your next inhale, let's slowly but surely start to roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. chin is the last to lift. Coming into a mountain pose. Awesome job, you guys. Now from here, let's take our feet as wide as the mat, bringing the hands together at your heart. From here, sink the hips all the way down. Come into a yogi squat. So try and keep your back as straight as you can here. Really breathing into those hips. And on your next exhale, let's make our way down to our backs. Take your time getting there. And then once we do get there, let's hug our right knee into our chest, extend the left leg out long. We'll come into a supine twist. So from here, let's guide that right knee with the left hand over to the left side and bring your right arm into a T or a cactus. In the supine twist, really make sure to keep both shoulders firmly rooted in the mat. So if your right shoulder is coming up off the mat, you've gone too far. Just simply dial it back until both shoulders are nice and rooted in the mat. On your next exhale, mindfully release, come back to center. And we'll take that over to the other side, so extending that right leg long, hugging this left knee into your chest. And then from here, guiding that left knee with the right hand over to the right side. Left hand and left arm comes into a T or a cactus. Again, really make sure to keep both shoulders firmly rooted in the mat. As always, come back to your breath. And on your next exhale, mindfully release, come back to center. From here, we'll come into a reclined butterfly, one of my favorite hip openers. So simply just bring the soles of the feet together, letting the knees open up wide, letting the hips open up naturally. A couple options with your hands. You can let them rest by your sides, or you can have one hand on the belly, the other one on your heart. I encourage you to close your eyes here as well. Now from here, let's start to extend the legs out long, extending the arms out long, coming into final Shavasana, letting the mind and the body reap all the benefits from this short practice. So I encourage you to stay here for as long as you like, or if you're ready to go, we can rock up, coming into a seated position of your choice. And wherever you are, let's bring our hands together at our heart. Thank you all so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. From here, let's bring our hands up to our third eye. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much. Namaste.